heart of Cheshire, where brine runs deep and hard work is a birthright, a different kind of fire burns. Amidst the factories and chimneys, a passion ignited in 1874. Northwich Victoria is a club etched in the fabric of non-league football, a testament to the unwavering spirit of a town and its people. The Vics, as they're fondly called, tasted the heights of the top division for a brief, glorious moment. They were founding members of the Football League's second division in 1892, boasting the legendary Billy Meredith in their ranks. Over the years, record Cheshire Senior Cup wins, league successes and trips to Wembley in FA Trophy finals saw them achieve their impossible dreams. But 150 years is a long journey. Relegations and financial struggles tested their resolve. Having to sell their much-loved home, the Drillfield, after 127 years, then losing the new Victoria Stadium due to financial reasons, and finally embarking on various ground-sharing options with other clubs, eventually saw things hit an all-time low. Yet the fight for survival became a story in itself, a testament to the unbreakable bond between club, fans and community. This is the legacy of Northwich Victoria, a legacy that will continue to inspire future generations. The journey may be long, the challenge is fierce, but the spirit of the Vics will forever burn bright. This is their continuing story, and it's a story that's far from over. A club determined to not only survive, but to thrive. This is Northwich Victoria. Their story, their dream, their Victoria.
It's the beginning of August. Vics have their first competitive game of the season. They've drawn Squires Gate at home in the extra preliminary round of the FA Cup. Both teams are hoping a victory will kickstart their seasons.
So what does this club mean to me? In a nutshell, everything. I think, over the period of time since I've supported the club, it all for me started in 1979. That was my very first game. I remember it as clear as a bell on a Monday night against Scarborough in a League Cup tie. My dad popped us down to have a look what was going on, and I was just mesmerised by the feel and the atmosphere, the lights, and that's where you fell in love with the green and white side of Northwich. And I think ever since then, the memories that it's given me and my family, the generations of family that we've had, and then obviously now, being involved as chairman, probably one of my proudest moments in my lifetime so far. And in fact, it's something my mum said to me 12 months ago, and after I got appointed, when she said that your dad and me and your granddad, if they were here today, I'd be so proud of what you've achieved, and obviously, and listen, it's not just me as an individual. I've got an absolute fantastic team of people that we're all on this journey together with, and people you've grown up with in Northwich as part of the committee, where I think we've got an awesome team, an awesome structure, and what we're all about really represents the community and the community feel that we have with Northwich. This season, again, going into, like we just mentioned, 150 years, special feeling. The committee have been absolutely amazing this summer in everything that we've done, from the social media to the sponsorship, to behind the scenes, to the player recruitment with Matt and the team as manager. I just feel a real buzz about the place, and hopefully today, as we start our FA Cup journey, we'll have a bit of luck that we always need, and we can enjoy a good start to the season. I think, you know, when you look at this season, you know, the last season was a bit of a baptism of fire, taking over as chairman, with the lateral league movement to the Midlands League was a really tough period of time, especially losing 95% of the players. But I think 12 months on, as we sit here, I couldn't be any more prouder than what we've all done and achieved, especially this summer with dealing with the 150 years, dealing with new sponsorships, dealing with keeping the players, the core group of players together, and supporting Matt and the guys to hopefully give us the best chance possible in this season. We know there's no guarantees in football at the end of the day, but as long as we've got a team to turn up and support and watch on a weekly basis, then for me the result's already achieved, regardless of what we do on the pitch. But ultimately we do want to be as successful as we can be, and that's the dream.
It means a lot to me, this club, in the short space of time that I've been here for the last year now. Obviously coming as assistant manager, progressed to manager towards the end of the season. The people behind it are phenomenal, and obviously with the history of this club, it's my intention to make it great again.
So for me, someone's got to take this club back to where it was. I think why not me and Matt? Built something really good since we took over last season. Started off really well, and the club's in a really good place this year. We've just got to keep lads happy, which we have done. We've kept the squad for the first time in non-league. It's unheard of to keep that many players over a summer, so they want to be here. So building something good, and why not us to take them back to where they were.
As the kick-off approaches, the final preparations are in place. All the hard work over the summer is hopefully enough to build the momentum and success that's needed in non-league football. From fans to players, everyone has their hopes and dreams for the coming season.
I've been supporting Northwich Vics for over 30 years, been going with my dad. I've loved the club. It's a proper community club where everyone involved is all the players and the community, the supporters. Everyone is involved and it's lovely. I've been raising money for the past 5 years, doing cakes and selling sweets, and that goes between Northwich, raised a lot of money for Northwich Vics and the Offside Trust. And now recently we've taken my eldest, 14, and he absolutely loves it, and hopefully it will be here for years to come.
Yeah, I'm proud to be a Vic supporter. I've been a Vic supporter for about 45 years. Been seeing some ups and downs, but we've stuck together and have some great times, and hopefully the great times will return. We all stick together and keep the green and white flag flying, hopefully. So, we've been to Wembley and won the FA Trophy, and we've come down through the leagues, unfortunately, but I'm sure we've got the ability to climb back up the ladder. And I hope to see it in the near future, hopefully. So we'll see how we go.
First 10 minutes we're going to play long, we're going to turn them, we're going to have a look at what they're about, going that way. Okay, and then we grow into the game. Alright, that's when our 2 falls, essentially the next one can break out as the 8. Okay, and we start enjoying the game and keeping the football. Okay, but we use the football properly. Use your fucking men properly. Alright, I'll challenge any midfield, no matter who we put in there with the 4 that we've got. Yeah, there will not be a better midfield. I guarantee that. Alright, but individually you have to turn up, and as a collective we have to be fucking together. Alright, we can't be disjointed. Okay, think about your play, especially in the 10. Go and pull yourself out, but stand still. Yeah? Stand still and create the space for the up, back and through for the 9. And then you come alive as a 10. Okay? But we are fucking very, very good. Alright? But it's now our time to sort of think, right, everybody be talking about us after today and saying, yeah, they are. Do you know what? They do mean business today. Alright? Now, I fully believe in every single one of you. The lads that weren't in the squad, I believe in you to go and bring the attitudes that we had. I keep touching on last season because that's what I probably the most happiest that I think I said to you last year. It's the proudest I've been as a manager. I want to make that fucking more this year. Okay? And today it's massive. Out of possession, remember when I said be wary of your surroundings, and we're sending back, we become compact, okay? Now I expect it to be coming from especially the back two centre halves, you as well, alright, Lloydie, you as well, be making sure that the wingers are tucked in, alright? I spoke to Sammy already, he knows what's expected and he knows what's expected, okay? I do not want any lazy fuckers out there today, alright? Because you will be found out and we ain't having it this year, okay? We need to understand that we're all as a unit and we want what's best for the club. Not just because I'm fucking knackered and I might need a couple of minutes. You get yourself back in. Okay?
Look, we've got lads in this room. You've been to an FA Youth Cup first round at Bright Lights at Oldham. You've been on cup runs and Vars runs. You've been on cup runs and Vars runs with this club. Yeah? At the beginning of that season, there's no way that they've sat out and gone, that's our expectation. But they've done it because they were together as a group, they've managed to pull each other, they're demanding standards of each other, they've worked hard, they've listened, they've done the simple things right. That's how you do it, that's how you get there. And why the fuck not you lot? Yeah? We've all seen fucking clubs at our level go and do it. Joe's always on about lads as well that have been at this level and because of things like cup runs, they've got themselves a bit of exposure and look where they are. Why not you? Yeah? I've just said in there with Chris, talking to Chris, why not us as the latest managers of this club, which is a massive club, why not us to take us back to where we want to be? Yeah? But that starts now. And it starts in here, straight out for the warm-up, demanding standards of each other, making sure the quality and intensity is up. And then when the first whistle goes, until the 90th or until whenever you get brought off, giving you 110%. Yeah? That's not just physically, that's everything. They concentration levels, intensity, demanding standards, doing everything right, do the basics properly. Yeah? But for me, that should be your mindset. If you do everything right, why the fuck not us? Yeah. Why can't we go on a run? Yeah? Right, boys? Get yourselves out.
Anything from you boys?
The FA Cup is always a huge fixture for any non-league team. A couple of wins in the early stages of the Cup can have a massive impact on a club's finances. The game gets underway, with the Vic's defence being tested from the start. A defensive error from a Squires Gate corner sees the visitors take an early lead. It's not an ideal start, and definitely not what the Vics were hoping for. The match settles into a classic cup tie, with both teams creating chances. Vics are gathering momentum and pressing constantly. A stunning strike from Marcus Perry see the Vics level the score. Northwich were starting to take control, but then, against the run of play, another defensive error sees Squires Gate take the lead again. On the stroke of half-time, Vics win a free kick just outside the area. Dylan Switter steps up and curls the ball around the defensive wall to level up the scores. The ref blows for half-time and the players head back to the changing room to discuss the team tactics.
Alright, so when you're past the ball, understand what your next option is going to be. Yeah? So it's your look over your shoulder. It's knowing, I'm saying it again, knowing your surroundings, isn't it? Yeah? Because at times we just took that one, and it's been like a bigger one and then we're getting into a battle. And it's happened with a couple of times out wide, it's happened a couple of times in the centre of the park. Okay? So just be aware of that. But I'll tell you now, your tails should be up now. They should be up. Because, for me, I wasn't particularly happy with that first half. we've come in 2-2, scored 2 goals, which I always tell you, you're going to score goals, don't I? Yeah, we've come in 2-2. However, I think we have got another coach to turn. I really do. I think we can offer a little bit more than what we're doing. Okay? It's like we said to you, if there's no option for the bounce, I want you to draw it in, drop it at your feet, and just buy something. If that's buying time, or if that's buying a push in the back, do that for me. Alright? Because you become a bit unsure, like as soon as you come in, you're thinking, I need to bounce. Assess it, have a look. If there's nobody in front of you, because you should see it. Like I'm saying, know your surroundings, know what's going on. Take it in, drop it, and then we can maybe have it like draw a foul. Yeah. Or the next touch is you can open up and I'll have a look round that corner. Okay. But other than that, listen. It's been like a bit of a tug of war, hasn't it? If you get me, it's been and I fully believe that we're going to up our cogs. We're going to turn them a little bit more because have we got our wide men involved as much as we probably should? No, we've not. Not only because it's just because they've not allowed us to at times. But let's start looking to see if we can a little bit quicker than what we have. Because if they've not allowed us by not allowing us and pressing us, or have we not allowed us by because we're dwelling? And I think it's a little bit for the latter. Yeah. Okay? But decision making have led to the goals, haven't they? Let's be honest. Yeah, 2 decisions.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, the 2 decisions. Like we say, listen, we are not always going to have to play football. So you're not always going to have to go, I've got to take this in, I've got to take a touch, can I then find a pass? I really want us, like I say to you all the time, don't I? Don't take them risks if they're not necessary. Yeah. Only take risk when there's going to be a reward. Yeah. Now for me, risk reward is that end of the pitch. Yeah? If we've got time to get the ball down and play, then that's fucking brilliant. Yeah? That's fucking great, that's what we want. But if we haven't got that time and we know we're a bit under pressure, we're at a scoreline that's a bit fucking unsafe, yeah? Take the touch and fucking boom it and get us together and collective as a unit, yeah? And get us up the pitch higher, okay? We have to be more dominant from set pieces though. Listen, they're going to happen. We need to limit them, but they're going to happen. We need to be more dominant, okay? So, if you're going for man, you fucking sort it early. You take your man which you fucking know you're going to be better than, yeah? So between the big lads, get the fucking big men sorted early doors, okay?
It's not even the big man who scored though.
No, I know it's not. Because to be fair, it was it is what it is. It's gone in the net, yeah? Whereas to be fair, I think we sort of like stood still and were like, what the fuck? And we didn't react to what the situation was in my opinion. Yeah. So listen, there's a lot to offer for us now. There's a lot to go at, but I need you to fucking go at it. I need you to want to go at it. Yeah. I don't want you to just fucking come in here and agree with me and nod our heads and fucking think everything's gonna be perfect. We need to go and work at it. We need to go and get there and fucking know that we're in a game. Yeah. And fucking 100%. Listen, what I will say. You've done quite hard work going uphill there, haven't you? Yeah? Yeah. So it should open up. They've opened that up quite well, I would say, coming downhill. Let's see what they're like turning the fucking back. Let's see what they're like turning round. Yeah? But listen, believe in yourselves. Yeah. And like I said to you, don't let them out easy. There's a couple of times where, I'll use you for example, Cal. You were so deep and I turned around and I said, why is he there? And I think when Sammy went and pressed, oh, yeah. And we're like, fuck it. But listen, this is what I'm saying to you. Them 5 seconds, you can rest for them 5 seconds any time on the pitch. Another time, do you get what? But them 5 seconds are crucial. That way, if Sammy's gone pressing, then the next thing is Pez is coming, Cal's coming. You're thinking, they're like, fuck. I'm not a good footballer. So what I'm going to do, I'm either going to make a decision to boom it, or I'm going to make a fucking shit decision and I'm going to give something away. Yeah. So we just need to be a bit lively on that, alright?
My biggest thing, lads, a lot of second balls from minute 1 we were behind on, and I think the main reason for that at times, and it was something I spoke to Clarky about when it broke down. I spoke to you about stepping, and it's not just you but both sides. We've not stepped, and when we have stepped we've not done it with any kind of intensity. We've sort of ambled up, not took anyone out of the game. But what's happening when you're not stepping is the likes of Sam, Pez are going, go on and fucking put them in. So they're on the back, they're on the final line of the pitch, which opens up a gap. because you guys are thinking, if we lose it, I need to be in a position, so there's a gap there. What's happening then is we end up on the touchline, clearing the ball, and it's the second ball's dropping into a really bad area. It's dropping in 30 yards, 40, 35 yards from our goal. If we step, and we still then have to make the decision to play it long, you're playing it into a good area, and if they miss it, so what? Because it's dropping into where probably Anton should be, in that sort of 30, 40 yards from their goal. Yeah, and that's where it's coming from. All right, but you've got to go and do that. For me, lads, they're dangerous set pieces. Yeah, ours is set pieces, but also we know we can score. When we're getting in behind them, lads, we look like scoring every time we get there. Or even round the edge of the box, we look like we could just thrash one in. Yeah, you've got to gain more control of the game. Because otherwise, it's just going to keep going fucking back. Oh shit, set piece, ding dong, yeah. So it's them decisions, them second balls, get some control of the game. You can get that control, you beat them. Yeah. Because you're the dangerous team. When we conceded the second goal, we were the team that looked like we were going to score. Yeah, and we'll tell you, we stood on the sideline at 2-1 down when we're not concerned about scoring. But our concern was now we don't concede the next one because we'll score. Yeah? So you've got to just gain that control. If you do that, your quality will create chances and you'll get another goal in the game. You've got to get control of the game.
Them turning ones with the winner, Carl, where that play is so high, it's kind of killing you in the game, out of the game. So if you want to go stand offside, not by loads, but stand offside, because then when we put Pez or Sam in, you're already in front of them, you know, instead of, because you're quicker than them, if you're outside trying to run past them, they're just going to get hold of you. If you want to go stand offside, because they're playing so high, the midfield is well cramped and it's hard for you to come in. Yeah, so go offside.
Listen, the belief's there for you, go and do it. Fucking come on now, boys, eh?
Vicks are pressing constantly, causing Squires Gate to struggle under pressure. It's the Vicks' turn for a corner. The ball is whipped into the area and Squires Gate failed to clear the ball. Joe Keyworth jumps above the defence and his header hits the back of the net. An unbelievable turnaround to take the lead after twice coming from behind. The ref blows the whistle and Vicks have made it through a tough game against a strong Squires Gate team. The result sees Northwich Victoria head into the draw for the next round of the FA Cup.
Hi Matt, so we've got a 3-2 win, we're progressing in the FA Cup. How do you feel about that?
Unbelievable. First and foremost, made up for the club. Let's be honest, the prize money goes a long way to help from last season when we were pulling pounds out of the sky, it felt like sometimes. To add that, the winning money is massive for the club first and foremost. Obviously the result, it's much better to win a game 3-2 in a cup game. I think it's a classic cup game when you look at it. But throughout I thought we were the better side. And just disappointed with how their 2 goals come about. We spoke about that, we made it clear, and we made a couple of changes which I don't think they expected us to do. And I'd say the second half we could have gone and won the game 4-5, maybe 6-2 really. So yeah, really pleased with that.
Yeah, obviously 2-2 at half time. Like you say, a couple of disappointing goals to concede, but really and truly, we were the better team in the game, weren't we?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And to come out, we asked them to come out in the second half and put a stamp on it. And you know, we knew that, you know, Luke's team will come here and they'll always fight against you. They'll make things difficult. You know, he's a good friend of mine. And I think, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've beaten him as well. It might be second, but I'm pretty sure it's the first. So he always has it over on me, and he said it in his interview that we know each other inside out. And I think it showed there with probably the result. You know, with them scoring 2 out of nothing, out of our mistakes as well.
Yeah, and we've seen some lads coming off the bench show strength in depth. You've got to be pleased with how the substitutes contributed today.
Yeah,
as well.
definitely. I said that to the lads in there. I said that, you know, some of them there come on, and you know, he's played against these before, and the first thing he had to do was win a duel with their big number 10 Dean Ing, and he did do that. And it's difficult to come in at the centre half when, you know, there's 10-15 minutes left of a game where you're 3-2 up, and you know you're going to be under pressure, and I thought he did really well today.